You might have missed this news story on the BBC with all the distractions. COVID in Schools inquiry launched to find 100,000 pupils absent in England. That's what Dame Rachel, the Children's Commissioner, is heading, an inquiry in the wake of national lockdowns. She says between 80 to 100,000 children were not on any school rolls at all. If you look closer at the figures, there are some very serious concerns being raised, going to the heart of whether national lockdowns were necessary and a proportionate response to the COVID health public emergency. Dame Rachel said about 95% of children were usually in schools at this time of year, but now this figure was about 87%. Now that drop of 8% might be down to children being off school because of COVID reasons. They have tested positive, or a class or school closure due to an outbreak, or these children or family members are COVID vulnerable if they attend school. However, it could also be for other reasons: COVID anxiety, bullying, poor local schools and better homeschooling. But here's the point. No one really knows for sure. Where are these children during school days? Why are they not attending school? And what can be done to get these children back to school? Dame Rachel said this: when I asked the 10 local authorities to send me very simple data, such as how many children have you got in your area, how many children are not on roll, how many children are waiting for school places, they could not all give me that answer. Now, these are very important questions to answer. Let me give you 3 reasons. 1, educational welfare concerns over the absent child, including their own mental health and well-being, and that they are potentially missing out on vital knowledge that will put them in good stead for the future. 2, possible safeguarding concerns are being missed because schools are places where such concerns can be spotted and reported. We've all sadly read about the death of Arthur, who was killed during the first national lockdown, and there is a serious review into this tragedy. And 3, decision-making concern, whether politicians and health advisors properly took into account the real impacts on school closures on children and their families when deciding to close schools during the pandemic. So what do you think? Why are many children not attending or returning to school? And were school closures and the periods they were closed for the right response during this emergency, considering what we know now? And yes, hindsight is a wonderful thing, but some I expect were raising these concerns before and at the time decisions were made to close schools or to keep them closed. So, what lessons should Dame Rachel be learning from children being absent from schools in the wake of lockdowns? Your comments are always welcome. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow, like and share.